What's up, YouTube? What's up, family? What's up, newcomers? Hey, y'all see the title? Let's get to it. I don't know none of these. I seen this, obviously. This is a meme. I don't know who this is. Heard about this. This from Adventure Time. Don't know. Let's get it.
AM, Allied Master Computer, or AM, from Harlan Ellison's chilling short story, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. This sentient AI, born from humanity's hubris, was originally created as a war machine. However, as AM's intelligence grew, so did its hate for its creators. Disillusioned and enraged by humanity's follies, AM ultimately decides that the best course of action is to exterminate humans. It wipes out almost all of humanity, leaving only 5 survivors for an eternity of unimaginable torment. AM then proceeds to subject these survivors to an endless cycle of physical and psychological torture with horrible cravings and natural disasters among other tortures, manipulating their minds and bodies in ways that defy human comprehension. Although AM has the ability to discern between good and evil, it is unable to choose good, and it's trapped in a perpetual mental state of pure evil. AM embodies the fear of unchecked technological advancement. It's a chilling reminder that the creations we build may one day turn against us. More than just a powerful AI, AM represents the ultimate betrayal, a creation turning against its progenitors with a chilling, godlike indifference. The Lich. Now let's talk about the Lich.
I don't even know what he was saying, but okay. I know from Adventure Time. I don't really know that. I don't remember
the horrible villain of Adventure Time. This undead sorcerer represents the ultimate pursuit of power and immortality, achieved through dark magic and a bargain with death. The Lich is not merely a powerful necromancer, it is a totally evil force determined to kill, torture, and enslave. Driven by an insatiable lust for power and a desperate fear of mortality, the Lich sacrificed its humanity in a dark ritual. This process binds its soul to a phylactery, an object that must be destroyed to truly kill them. This immortality comes at a terrible cost. Its body became a skeletal husk animated by dark magic, its mind twisted and consumed by its obsession with power. The Lich's methods are as horrifying as its existence. It commands legions of undead, raises the dead to serve its twisted will, and drains the life force from the living to fuel its spells. The Q, C.S. Koseman's evolutionary science book, All Tomorrows, has a very bizarre antagonist. The Q, a race of advanced alien creatures who take the shape of winged insect-like forms, believe they are the perfect creatures and travel across the galaxy with the aim of reshaping all life forms to suit the Q's perceived perfect shapes and forms. Having mastered the art of genetic engineering, they use advanced genetic engineering to alter humans into a wide range of bizarre and often grotesque forms, leading to the development of countless new and diverse species. These include the slug men, humans who have been transformed into slug-like creatures that live in underground tunnels, as well as winged humans.
Nigga, what is this? What if you just seen this? Just step outside your door. You just stepped outside the house. You just see this just crawling at you, or just staring at you. What would y'all do? Hell no.
Who have evolved wings and the ability to fly. On one occasion, they turned all the humans on a planet into living toilets in retaliation for the humans' efforts to defend themselves from the Q. Griffiths, the charismatic and ambitious leader of the mercenary band known as the Band of the Hawk, from the anime series Berserk, is the ultimate expression of ambition and the corrupting influence of power. His journey from a humble orphan to a revered general shows his ruthlessness and cunning. However, his desire for power transcends mere worldly domination. He craves godhood, a position that would grant him absolute control over existence itself. To achieve this divine status, Griffiths willingly embraces a pact with the demonic God Hand. This Faustian bargain demands a terrible price, the complete sacrifice of his comrades, the Band of the Hawk. He orchestrates a horrific event known as the Eclipse, where his loyal companions are brutally transformed into grotesque apostles, creatures of unending suffering and despair. Importantly, Griffiths is a master manipulator. His physical attractiveness, coupled with his strategic brilliance and unwavering confidence, allows him to command unwavering loyalty from his followers. Griffith's charisma is a potent tool he wields to achieve his goals. He inspires awe and devotion in his men, convincing them to follow him blindly, even into the face of certain death. This charismatic aura masks his true monstrous nature, making his betrayal all the more devastating. Nemesis. You've heard of Batman. But do you know about his
Yeah.
murdering psychopathic evil twin?
Mhm.
Well, Nemesis, the antagonist from Mark Miller's book, Nemesis, is a twisted reflection of the Caped Crusader, a billionaire vigilante who revels in chaos and the destruction of societal order. Instead of fighting for justice, he enjoys inflicting suffering, targeting police chiefs and other victims worldwide with ever-escalating brutality. Nemesis is incredibly intelligent and cunning, always staying several steps ahead of those trying to stop him. He uses
Hey,
his
I
wealth
just
and
hear music in
resources
the
to orchestrate
background.
elaborate
Hey,
schemes and manipulate others to his will. Wearing his distinctive white suit and mask, Nemesis cuts the very image of a ruthlessly efficient horror machine. He doesn't believe in traditional morality or justice. Nemesis sees the world as a chaotic and meaningless place, and his actions are a reflection of that belief. Nemesis's combination of almost superhuman intelligence and planning skills with an insatiable appetite for death and destruction make him a nightmare for the cops, and they have no choice but to watch helplessly while he imposes his reign of terror. Fang Yuan. Fang Yuan is the main character and protagonist of the novel Reverend Insanity. He is a complex character who is driven by a single goal, to achieve immortality. Originally a human from Earth, he mysteriously transmigrated into the Goo world, a realm where individuals cultivate their bodies to achieve immortality. In his pursuit of immortality, Fang Yuan is willing to do whatever it takes, including making ruthless decisions and betraying those he once considered allies. He is a master strategist and manipulator, scheming and carefully planning his moves far ahead of time. Fang Yuan isn't your typical mustache-twirling bad guy. He's a master strategist, a puppet master pulling the strings of entire factions. He possesses a deep understanding of human nature and is able to exploit weaknesses and manipulate situations to his advantage. For example, he infiltrated the demon sect, playing the long game, climbing the ranks, only to unleash a devastating plague from within. He even manipulated the heavenly court, turning their own power against them. Anton Chigurh, the chilling antagonist from Cormac McCarthy's No Country for Old Men, is a cold-blooded hitman driven by a chilling philosophy of chance and violence. He operates with a chillingly methodical approach, using a bolt pistol designed for humane euthanasia of livestock to dispatch his victims with clinical precision. Tasked with hunting down Llewellyn Moss, a man who had stolen some drug money, Anton launches a brutal campaign of death and terror to find him. Chigurh's actions are guided by a twisted logic of fate.
I mean, I think anybody would do that, right? Nobody on this earth play about their money. Hopefully, you don't. Um,
And chance. He carries a coin, a symbol of his belief that life is ultimately determined by random occurrences. His victims are forced to participate in coin tosses, leaving their fate entirely to chance. You win, you live. You lose, well, that's on your bad luck. This not only shows his own detachment from morality, but also inflicts a profound sense of helplessness and terror upon his victims. They are not simply
yeah, I
killed,
think
they are
he's the
robbed of their
weakest one, though.
agency and humiliated in horrible ways. Chigurh's evil extends beyond his brutality. He is a nihilist, devoid of any empathy or remorse. He views human life as insignificant, a mere obstacle in his path. This chilling indifference makes him a truly terrifying antagonist. He is not driven by greed or revenge. He is motivated by a perverse fascination with violence and a chilling belief in the randomness of existence. Judge Holden. Next, we have Judge Holden from Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian. This enigmatic and terrifying figure is a psychopathic killer who embodies the nihilistic violence of the American frontier. More than just a ruthless killer, Holden is a philosopher of violence, a man who believes that cruelty is the ultimate expression of freedom. He is a nihilist who sees no inherent meaning in life, and thus believes that all actions, including the most horrific, are equally valid. Holden is a master of psychological torture, using fear and intimidation to control those around him. He enjoys inflicting pain and suffering, and takes a perverse pleasure in watching others die. He is also a skilled manipulator, able to twist the minds of even the strongest individuals. Holden's cruelty manifests in countless ways. He loves scalpings, often collecting them as trophies. He enjoys the slow, agonizing deaths of his victims, savoring their fear and despair. He has been known to torture children and to engage in acts of grotesque sexual violence. He views human life as utterly meaningless, and thus feels no remorse for his actions. Judge Holden is a character who cannot be easily forgotten, and who serves as a chilling reminder of the possible depths of human depravity.
Okay.
AM.
Um, I think he's the strongest out of all of them. Yeah. Okay.